Today we're going to show you how easy it is to transform this garage floor into this in just an hour or two using ArmourVinyl. Hey, I'm Mike. Today I'm going to show you how to transform your garage floor using simple to apply ArmourVinyl. As you can see, this floor is rough and has some cracks and stains. But once I put down the ArmourVinyl, I'll have a nice, uniform, slip-resistant surface. I've already measured the interior dimension of the garage, and it's approximately 20 feet by 10 feet wide, which means I'll need 4 rolls of ArmourVinyl, since the rolls are 6 feet wide by 12 feet in length. The tools I'll need for this job are basic: a knife or scissors to cut the material, a straight edge, a trowel, a 5-gallon bucket, and a drill that we'll use for the termination. I'll use a trim strip for finishing the front edge, and since this installation will be indoors, we'll be using a heavy-duty double-sided tape for the seam. If we were applying this outdoors, we would use a different adhesive for the seaming. Unlike other garage floor coverings, we won't need to apply any acid or etching solutions. All we need to do is sweep off the floor and make sure the surface is relatively clean. Once you've measured off where you need to cut, you can use either a pair of scissors or a knife to make your cuts. I'm going to start at the front of the garage and work my way towards the house. My preferred method is to lay the ArmourVinyl in place, roll back one side, and trowel the glue on the floor. I'll be laying the seams towards the garage opening, making it easier to sweep or hose out any debris. ArmourVinyl has what we call the Barlow edge. The Barlow edge has no felt backing, which helps the seams bond better. As a pro tip, I place masking tape 1 inch in from the edge to help me line up the next section. Because this application is protected from the elements, we'll be using a heavy-duty double-sided tape to connect the seam. When applying the tape, we recommend that it be applied to the Barlow edge, ensuring a strong bond. If we were doing this outdoors like on a deck or patio, we'd use a specific adhesive to bond the seam. I'll repeat the process for the second half of the ArmourVinyl by rolling it back, troweling the glue, and finally laying it down. Now I'll remove the masking tape that I used to ensure that I have a 1 inch overlap. I'll follow up by removing the backing off the double-sided tape and pressing down on the seam. Also, I'll be applying OSI quad silicone sealant around the edges of the ArmourVinyl to help lock it in around the perimeter. It's important to terminate the end of the vinyl with this L trim so the edge will stay down as I move items in and out of the garage. And there you have it. In just a couple of hours, I've transformed the look of this garage floor with ArmourVinyl, giving me an easy non-slip surface for years. For other applications and installation tips, please visit ArmourVinyl.com.